Namaste, Dosto. Welcome back to Cross Cultural. Today, guys, we're going to watch a video.
Called India's military might is on another level.
Okay, guys, let's go
With
to see.
over 1 billion people, thousands of years of history, and the world's spiciest food. But behind the saris, samosas, and sacred rivers is a military.
Guys, let's go to see
Our
watching the
video
video
that
about
we
we eat
tried Indian food.
Indian food.
That's so vast, so capable, and so battle ready, you'd think it was coded by a Marvel villain. This is not the India you think you know. Because while some countries flex with parades, India just silently upgrades, drills in 3 climate zones, and prepares for war across land, sea, air, space, and cyberspace, all at once. So buckle up, because India's military might, it's on another level. Let's talk geography, because India doesn't live in a quiet cul-de-sac. It's in the world's most intense neighborhood. To the north, you've got China, nuclear-armed, high altitude,
Nuclear.
and constantly eyeballing mountain borders. To the west, Pakistan, with decades of tension and history that could fill its own Netflix series. To the east, jungle borders with Myanmar, insurgent hotspots, and some of the toughest terrain on Earth. And to the south, the Indian Ocean, where everyone from the US Navy to Chinese submarines likes to just hang out. In other words, India is surrounded by drama. But here's the twist. While most countries would freak out, India builds a defense force designed for permanent pressure. Because peace is nice, but being unbreakable, that's better. India's army isn't just big.
Yeah, they have a complete army.
Yes.
They have a strong army.
Seasoned. With over 1.2 million active personnel and hundreds of thousands in reserve, it's one of the largest standing armies on the planet. But this isn't just about numbers, it's about experience. While some armies do war games in the desert once a year, Indian soldiers are literally fighting real skirmishes in the Himalayas, guarding borders at minus 30 degrees Celsius, and tracking insurgents
Cold.
through monsoon-soaked jungles. Imagine doing combat patrols with frozen eyelids or humidity so thick your socks turn into soup. That's Tuesday in the Indian Army. And then we get to the elite units. Para-SF, India's
Para-SF.
special forces that train to jump into war zones from 30,000 feet up. They go behind enemy lines and vanish like a WhatsApp status.
So very a good job and very support about the military guys. About military guys. They work
For the
is
country
so
every
is
day.
so stronger, so difficult. Very
Gatak platoons,
Appreciate.
the army's pointy end of the spear. First in, last out, always loud. RR, Rashtriya Rifles. Fighting counterinsurgency operations 24/7. Not
Oh.
hypothetical, not training. Real combat, real bullets,
combat,
real
yeah.
stakes. And they're not just trained for ground warfare. They're trained for multi-front conflict, from urban environments to mountain peaks higher than most planes fly. You want gritty? India's army defines it. Now let's talk sky supremacy. The Indian Air Force, or IAF, doesn't mess around. With over 1,500 aircraft, it's one of the
Oh,
biggest and
cool.
most versatile air forces in the world.
so
And
big,
it
just
flies everything.
big.
You've got Sukhoi Su-30 MK-IS, multi-role monsters that dogfight like fighter jets and strike like bombers. Rafale jets, precision, speed, stealth. These things could thread a needle from a mile away. Tejas, India's indigenous fighter jet that proves make in
Make in
India
India.
also means mess with me and perish. Oh, and the pilots? They train at altitudes where oxygen is a suggestion, and landing strips are made of ice. But IAF's strength goes beyond jets. You've got AWACS for battlefield surveillance, airborne refueling tankers for long-range operations, and missile systems that give enemy aircraft approximately 0 chances. In a real conflict, India could deploy squadrons to multiple theaters, rain down firepower from 3 directions, and still have jets in reserve. And did I mention they once bombed a terrorist camp 80 kilometers into another country, casually flew back and said, "Yup, we did that? Yeah." They
Yeah,
don't
like
bluff.
the movie.
Yes, I know. I love the arms about India. Is so futurist, is so beautiful
Yeah.
and so big. Just
They're so innovative. They seems
Innovative,
like
yes,
the one you saw in movie, yeah.
in Italy don't have this because we are wow. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, let's go aquatic. India's navy is the silent assassin of South Asia. It guards over 7,500 kilometers of coastline, controls
Wow.
key shipping lanes in the Indian Ocean, and has eyes on every passing vessel. We're talking aircraft carriers, INS Vikrant and INS Vikramaditya, stealth destroyers, frigates, corvettes, and landing ships, and nuclear submarines that can launch ballistic missiles from under the damn ocean. The Navy doesn't just protect, it projects. It performs joint drills with the US, Japan, Australia, France.
3 years, 3 cities.
Because India knows something every superpower knows too. Whoever controls the
Superpower,
Indian
yeah.
Ocean
Yeah.
controls trade. And India has home field advantage. Plus, if things ever go nuclear, the Navy has INS Arihant, the nuclear-powered submarine with second strike capability. Meaning, even if everything else is taken out, India can
Oh.
still end you from under the waves. Their missile arsenal is no joke.
Yeah, they
Agni
no joke.
series.
Yeah.
These are not firecrackers. They're long-range nuclear-capable ballistic missiles. BrahMos, one of the fastest cruise missiles in the world,
Oh.
co-developed with Russia. It hits targets faster than most people hit the snooze button. And they're not stopping there.
That's
India
the
is investing in
coordination.
hypersonic tech, anti-satellite weapons, AI-enabled
See the
drones, and
coordination.
space
Yeah,
surveillance.
yeah.
You know that time
But they
India
also
shot down
AI
its
in
own
the
satellite
drone intelligence.
Yeah.
in orbit just to prove it could? Yeah, that was the military equivalent of flexing in zero gravity. And while other nations are figuring out drone warfare, India is already using domestically built UAVs for surveillance,
Innovative.
target
German.
acquisition,
Yeah.
and strike operations. This isn't just defense, it's domination through innovation. Not all wars are fought with bullets. The country knows the next major war could start with a keyboard, not a gun.
Exactly.
So the country is building one of the most formidable cyber
For
defense
click because in 2025 you have so more technology.
and cyber offense teams on the planet. They've got CERDIN, India's cyber emergency response team, RAW, the shadowy foreign intelligence agency that makes MI6 look
Oh.
like the Scooby-Doo gang, NTRO, the tech spy wing that focuses on signals intelligence, satellite interception, and cyber espionage. From protecting infrastructure to disrupting terror networks, India's digital warriors are already fighting tomorrow's wars. Today. Here's the final boss level. India isn't just armed, it's nuclear armed, with a doctrine of no first use, but a guaranteed second strike that could end cities. With a triad of nuclear delivery systems, land, air, and sea, India ensures that any attack ends in instant regret. But the real strength? Resilience.
Yeah.
India has fought multiple wars, faced insurgencies,
resilient.
and bounced back from terror attacks without crumbling. Its soldiers are battle-tested, its
Oh.
people are proud, and its doctrine is clear. We don't want war, but if you bring it, we finish it. So, yeah, next time someone says India is just software engineers, spicy food, and spiritual gurus, remind them it's also one of the largest, most experienced militaries in the world.
Exactly,
A nuclear power
wow.
with cutting-edge
And is that maybe the one of the important?
Exactly.
a regional powerhouse with global reach, and a nation that trains for every possible threat, just in case the unthinkable becomes real. And while India believes in peace, it's fully prepared for war.
Yeah.
Hit that like button if you learned something new. Subscribe if you want more military deep dives like this. And remember, never underestimate quiet strength, especially when it has 1.4
Oh,
billion
so
people
big.
behind it. Until next time, stay smart, stay curious, and maybe don't pick a fight.
Don't
with anyone.
attack India. Well, guys,
Well, I like the video.
Yes, but
It's interesting.
It's
I like the
very-
final quotes also.
yes, because it's so description.
Yeah, description.
Description about I don't have a word. Sorry.
The army.
The armor, exactly. The armor, the military, and so
soldier.
the component about arms, about
Yeah, also they-
airplane, about
They show us, yeah, like you told,
navy.
Navy, airplane, the drones, and also the thing that shocked me is the innovation. Also,
Yes,
they have intelligence.
I like the innovative, the intelligence, the divination about coordination, about the
Yeah,
float arm.
Okay, wow, guys, yeah, so compliment for all these equipment.
India is so.
We are
So good.
always know something new about this country, and always is it's
we
surprising.
are surprising.
Yeah,
We are surprising, guys.
Definitely. Okay, guys, thank you for the support. Thank you
Thank you,
for watching till
guys.
this. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.